Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to our Madam Atika. My name is Mohamad Fakhrul Razi bin FAUZI, PDL 1905004 from DLN 6B. So now I'm going to talk about the assignment that has been given. So without further ado, I'm going to answer the first question. So the answer is the network carrier run a network of regular air transportation between their airport and the rest of the world. Single or several flights may be used to transport passenger and freight from any to location in their network. Alliance partner will travel one or more legs of multi-sector trip and sell sector that they don't fly using their partner airlines code. The majority of network carrier arrange a short and long haul flight via a main hub airport, with as many as possible communicating with one another without too long connection times. In exchange for an acceptable end-to-end distribution time and cost, air freight is much better suited to such as routing. This is due to the fact that shipper or forwarder would not need to specify the carrier route as long as the carrier fulfill the deal. So for how integrated operate is similar to passenger airlines. Integrated express carrier use a hub and spoke structure. Since it connect each market, in the integrated scheme. In the hub is the backbone of the integrated express carrier. Flights from all over the world arrive at the hub each day, where packages are offloaded, sorted in the hub to appropriate destination sector, and then reloaded onto the plane. Another on how integrated cargo network operate is by door to door. Next, to ensure fast and reliable transport. Other than that, guaranteed delivery time, and last but not least is provide tracking system to make activity during much easier when it need to face the customer. So answer for the question 2 is a certain category of airline is referred to as a low cost carrier. Low cost, no frill or discount airline are terms used to describe a low cost carrier. Short haul flight account for the majority of LCC flight, and the majority of their booking are made digitally or online. The majority of LCC use a narrow body plane such as B737-700 or the A319 or A320 to operate a short or medium haul routes. This aircraft cargo room on the lower deck is very restricted. If have ever flown on a low-cost carrier, there are services not typically offered by the low-cost airline. Such example, number 1 is reserved seating or seat choices. Number 2, meal, snack or beverages services. Third, limited or non-in-flight entertainment services. And last is fuel or ticket refund option. So that will help save money on maintenance, upgrade, training pilots, and give more space to negotiate with supplier. Landing time are held to a bare minimum. They are quicker. The turnaround time is the faster. The landing time is more trips mean more job for the crew, more passenger, and more revenue for the airline operating expenses. Here is LCC provide us with two advantages, which is the most significant benefit is the low cost. In comparison to standard rates, they are much less expensive, and this is due to the fact that they are almost all operate without the uses of intermediaries. Another advantage is people will travel more often when they can save money. They go to location that they might not have gone to otherwise because they can afford the airfare. This means that more people are able to travel world than ever before. Airline travel used to be for the elite, but with the low-cost airline, it's become an option for more people. Travel package that include low-cost airlines often encourage travel to certain destinations and may include both airfare, hotel in the prices. Now is the answer for the question number 3. As we all know, many airlines company out there manage a variety of offering to inspire customer or shipper to keep using their product or services, even while some of the product or services offered by some airline companies do not make any sense. It's all about attracting more shipper, but it doesn't matter because it's all about the company gains. However, Etihad Airways has offered a variety of facility for the customer that have made the customer product more enjoyable without causing the owner of the goods to be concerned. So the first commodity is prescription shipping, also known as Pharma Life. Since the Etihad Cargo is the first airline in the Middle East to receive the IATA Centers of Excellence for Independent Validators or CEIV certification for pharmaceutical logistics, the Pharma Life launch demonstrates Etihad Cargo contribution to the pharmaceutical and healthcare industry. The specialized commodity would satisfy the expected global demand for the fast and safe transportation services only for COVID-19 vaccine. So the outbreak necessitated a re-evaluate of the top-level offering to ensure that they could meet the specific requirement for product distribution in a limited amount of time. They created a specialized COVID-19 vaccine workforce composed of a steering committee and working group to oversee all of the necessary facets. In order to avoid stress, if the vaccine is licensed at the last minute, active global container and hybrid container with Pharma Life active solution for premium responsive product are the two types of shipping solution offered by Pharma Life. Pharma Life passive solution can include the required equipment and storage condition, including the 3 temperature level to ensure the safety of the product. By collaborating with the equipment manufacturer, general handling engine, and trade bodies, they will share knowledge and build a confidence around the market, culminating in the highest industry level for the long-term service that client deserve. So next, the following product is gonna be the live animal. Air transporting live animal is by far the quickest and easiest mode of transportation. Etihad Cargo has tailored options for shipping livestock, ranging from household pet to international transport according to the Etihad Airways rules. The pet may be transported in the freight section of the aircraft. So the temperature and pressure in that area of freight department are identical to those in the passenger cabin. They have guidelines to adopt before boarding an animal. Etihad Airways would request a current health certificate stating to your pet is fit for travel, free of disease transmissible to human, and fully vaccinated, especially if traveling in the cargo section of the plane. Your veterinarian must complete the certificate within 10 days before the departure. It is designed to ensure the safety of both the passenger and the merchandise, as well as to avoid the emission of unnecessary item during the flight. It is designed for the customer convenience as well as the safety of merchandise or to avoid of emission of unnecessary item during the flight. Following that, you must earn the loyalty of your customer. For example, the Etihad has taken a precautionary step to ensure the comfort of pet, to ensure every species entrusted to our protection is treated safely and possible. We strictly adhere to applicable law, dedicated handling pallets, build up and ramp transition, all handled by special trained personnel. Except from the dedicated carrier for carrying livestock between the plane and our animal handling plant, which are ideal for bulk hold packing. Last but not least, Etihad Aviation Group animal welfare and conservation policy must be followed. Much of the has been implemented on each flight to guarantee the passenger arrive at their destination without any difficulty. So for the third product, it would be the Safeguard, which has the purpose of shipping sensitive cargo and ensure that the most valuable products are delivered with the utmost care and protection. Safeguard is the new service developed to meet the needs of global protection service providers. For those business and individual who needs to send sensitive items such as precious metal and gems, jewelry, legal tender, and priceless work across the globe easily and safely. Here are some of the advantages of Safeguard. Transportation from the airport to the hotel is fast and safe. Second, shipments are shipped in the enclosed useful freight boxes or sealed container for bigger shipment. Third, pre-alert and security escort help in priority boarding and offloading. Fourth, surveillance 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and including a CCTV coverage. So the last but not least is shipment are stored in safe strong room or vault at the airport with only permitted personnel having access. So the last product is gonna be in the time of the holiday season, surge in demand for luxurious automobile shipment to legendary tourist location. Etihad Cargo has launched a flight valet to carry the automobile around the world. Every year, hundreds of vehicles are shipped on Etihad Cargo's passenger and freighter aircraft, and the company's newest offering will make the booking process simpler for travelers. Flight Valet is available to anybody who has the high-end automobile shipped quickly and with a dedicated team overseeing the vehicle, safe, tidy, and secure delivery to its ultimate destination. So, answer for question number 4 is this is my point of view because during the pandemic, the whole planet was affected. We have no idea when the COVID-19 outbreak will end. So the aviation sector has been the most severely affected. The recovery from COVID-19 will take many years. So the most significant element in my view in regaining demand of air freight is forming relationship with other companies could be the first step. Because as companies work together, more data is exchanged and digitization occur through the ecosystem, ensuring that the business recover from the pandemic will be more agile, flexible, and financially viable than ever before. So the second is going to be effectively navigate a financial situation. So the company investment should be well prepared for the future in order to maintain the company long-term survival in the industry. Furthermore, the company should think on how they might recoup their money, such as investing in another company or enhancing the simplicity of managing product or services. So the last point is business understanding or understanding the market. In this pandemic, a freight company must investigate and comprehend the demand COVID-19. So the organization should be consider what people in this industry require, and therefore the target group should be identified. So for answer for the last question, which is question 5, is GDP data, which is widely regarded as a measure of a country's economic growth, is one of the most significant factors influencing air cargo demand. In the air transportation industry, the partnership between air freight and GDP has been developed. The expansion of the global air freight transportation and the expansion of the economy are running in the lockstep. So trade expands as the economy grows, and the increase of trade has favorable impact on freight traffic between nations. So with increased the economic prosperity, international trade is projected to rise. So air freight exports are increasing as a result of increased foreign trade. The product export data of country is one of the most important indices of economic interest in air transportation. So the impact of the product export on air freight transportation is important. According to another report, service trading, which is one of the major driving factor of the international air travel, has reduced overall air transportation. So for the second point is inflation, which is the key determination of the price of product and services, is another significant factor influencing economic development and air transportation demand. It well understood when the inflation rate rise, the price of good also rise, and when the rate falls, so the price of good also falls. So the person and the corporate wage are also affected by the high inflation rates when the country's income level declines. So thus their need for air transportation at the same period is expected that operational demand will suffer as overall cost of air transportation enterprise grow in tandem with inflation. Aside from that, an air freight firm may conduct analysis using GDP data and statistics to develop new offering for customer. For illustration, during the COVID-19 pandemic, all countries are affected, necessitating medical supplies such as masks, vaccine, and medicine. So, among other things, as the result, they acquire they require air freight service to import certain type of product because air transportation is more environmentally friendly form of transporting, and that is faster, is more and more efficient in reaching the destination. I think that's all from me. Thank you.